Councilor Flynn, you have the floor.
Thank you, Madam President. It is an honor for me to speak about the striking workers at Logan Airport. I'd like to thank Councilor Edwards for this resolution, and I'm proud to support it. These workers are exercising their right to organize for fair and living wages. They are symbolic and part of the fabric of what makes Boston great. They work hard, they pay taxes, and they struggle like all of us to raise their families the best they can. They are seeking to be treated fairly and with respect and dignity. In short, they are seeking social and economic justice. And these are the same workers these are the same working people who try and give something back to their communities. Growing up in a neighborhood, like many of you, you learn at an early age about life's challenges. You witness their story play out time and time again. Regular people, everyday people, working hard, serving others, seeking a better way to improve the lives of their families. These workers are leaving a lasting impact on the community. Some pretty determined and courageous individuals who will leave a positive impression on you. When I look at these working men and women, I also think about our youth sports coaches across the city, labor leaders, community activists, veterans, first responders, and public employees who have had a big impact on me. In my community, Tommy Lyons or Dennis Flynn, Coach Kenny Praskinis were heroes to me, but so were labor leaders fighting for working families, like Tom McIntyre, Miles Calvey, Brian Lang, Pat Walsh, Bob Guiney. I think about our community activists today who also deserve our thanks. People like Kathy Lafferty from the South Boston Neighborhood House, people like her and so many others who keep our neighborhood strong and our kids active, focused, and on the right path. When we talk about serving others, I think about my time in the U.S. military, both on active duty and in the reserves. This experience exposed me to so many dedicated people affiliated with our military, whether in the Persian Gulf or assisting troops with relief efforts in Haiti. I remember that devastation of that earthquake in Haiti, where literally thousands of people were killed, and I'm proud of the response of the U.S. government. I also know about our disabled veterans, the struggles they have as well, but the grit and the determination they have to persevere and make it in this world. While we reflect on these workers today, I also think about how proud I am of our trade unions and the labor movement here across the country. I think about how I watched the courageous striking Lenin shipyard workers stand up to the powerful communist Soviet troops in Gdansk, Poland during martial law. This had a profound impact on me. This striking union workers, their motto was solidarity. We also share that same solidarity with the striking workers today. I would be remiss if I did not mention that I have also seen the spirit of these working people and the many dedicated public service employees and first responders right here in Boston. They do their best, oftentimes in very difficult situations, to deliver basic city services to help make life better for the residents of Boston. I had the chance to work closely with our Boston police officers as a probation officer across the street at Suffolk Superior Court. In my experience, I also saw firsthand how dangerous the job of a police officer was. But I also saw the kindness of our police officers as they try to help young men and women put their lives back together. They didn't do this for publicity. They simply wanted to help kids who made a mistake. Over the years, I met police officers like Tom Scott or Willis Saunders or Bobby Flynn, many others, who never gave up on the people of Boston, and neither will I. In my neighborhood, I've seen heroic Boston firefighters run into burning buildings to help save the life of an elderly or handicapped person. I can't begin to tell you how much moving it is to hear these stories about our professional EMTs rushing to the scene of an accident, transporting people to the hospital. Over the years, I've also seen the dedication of our city workers keeping our city's streets and parks clean. Even in times of fiscal constraint, our dedicated city employees teach our children. They help our special needs children, oftentimes using their own money on supplies. They feed the hungry, they empty our trash barrels, and they help our elderly. We've all witnessed this dedication and professionalism. We also stand with the striking workers at Logan Airport, just as we stood with the striking nurses at Tufts several months ago. We stand with those seeking to collectively bargain for fair and living wages or safe and working conditions. I am committed to working with each and every one of you and with the mayor to ensure that Boston remains a world-class city for all. I'm proud of our city councilors. I'm proud of our mayor for always being there for the people of Boston. And let us ensure that our work here, unwavering support for working men and women, standing with the most vulnerable in society and treating everybody with dignity and respect. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak today.
Thank you, Councilor Flynn.